Hello, esteemed SoundScope viewers, and welcome to part two. Welcome to part two of Led Zeppelin IV, where we are going to be going through the second half of the fourth album from amazing rock and roll band Led Zeppelin.
This is right.
I'm taking control of Nathan's vocals because in fact I'm gonna let it take over now. You go.
Okay, officially track 5. But in our video, this is track 1, essentially, of part 2. It is Misty Mountain Hop. It is an interesting song about being caught with dope.
This is the song. You've got it right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you.
Well, I'm not a fan of this, but
walking in the park just the other day, baby. What do you think I saw? Crowds of people sitting on the grass with flowers in their heads. Said, "Hey boy, do you wanna score?" And you know how it is. I really don't know what time it was.
what time it was.
So it's to me back, could stay a while. I didn't notice, but it had got very dark, and I was really out of my mind.
Yes, I am.
Just then a policeman stepped up to me as the said these days would be kept. To all get in line, get in line.
Get loud.
Well, you know, this is to stay for tea and have some fun.
Have some fun.
He said that his friends will all drop by. Why don't you take a good look at yourself and describe what you see? And baby, do you like it? There you sit and stare like a ball. Trying to find it. You really don't care if they're coming. I know that it's all a state of mind. Ooh.
Okay.
There you go,
So that was Misty Mountain Hop, Led Zeppelin. Thoughts?
Yeah, thanks for calling it Misty Mountain Hop, considering Misty Mountains and anything else, considering my nerdy ass knows about the Misty Mountains, was not mentioned at all. So, yeah, just call it that for the sake of it. But I appreciate the namesake and occasional lyric drop about the Misty Mountains. Yeah. Again, another rock song by Robert Plant. The whole fucking Led Zeppelin gang. Because I didn't enjoy it as much as Stairway, because obviously Stairway is a classic. As much as you don't like to think that I believe it so, I do love Stairway. It is top 3 to top 5 Zeppelin songs, in my opinion. So far. Considering that I'm experiencing it as you introduced me. But yeah, this one was just a rock and roll song to me. Yeah.
So that was Misty Mountain Hop, the Tolkien influenced Misty Mountain Hop. We now move on to 4 Sticks, which infamously was played with 4 drumsticks, hence the name 4 Sticks. It features Eastern influences of such, which I would hope you pick up by listening to it.
Oh, I love that.
There's only one way to find out, and that way is by listening to it. And so, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. 4 Sticks. Here we go.
Guitar away.
Okay, so that was Four Sticks by Led Zeppelin. Thoughts?
Yeah, that was Four Sticks. Played by Four Sticks. It was a finely played song. The least I would expect from the band, but yeah. I just don't want to. I hate being fucking miserable. I hate being this miserable guy. Like, oh yeah, fucking Led Zeppelin. They're fucking because Led Zeppelin are a legendary, influential band.
Yeah.
It's just that particularly fuck with the original material.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that I listen to all the Led Zeppelin's original stuff and I think, oh my god, this is groundbreaking for the time. But as far as like my personal musical sort of opinion and sort of direction goes of the time, obviously the late 90s is obviously for me the Beatles, and then beyond that, God knows, it's just the Beatles for me. So the Beatles, the late 90s, and then the 70s are honestly as far as me and the way I've been raised with my dad. He raised me with the 70s, but it's been a bit of a write-off for me.
Being into the next track then, we are going more 60s. This is a track that ultimately was sort of dedicated to Joni Mitchell, who of course you will be aware of. It is Going to California at 3 minutes and 32 seconds.
The two tracks.
Yeah, we'll do it, Josh.
Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine. Made up my mind, make a new start, going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that we're all the same. Oh, the sea was red and the sky was gray. I wondered how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains and the canyons started to tremble and shake. The children of the sun began to wake. Watch out.
Oh, watch out.
It seems that the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and it started to flow. I think it might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach you in time. Meet you up there at the bedroom straight. Find a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. La la la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never been born. Standing on the hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
Okay, so that was Going to California. Give me your thoughts.
For me, as someone who loves all kinds of music, I find his vocal performances of Robert Plant, like I've said, in the folk sort of scene, and again for this kind of performance, I love the vocal folk performance of Robert, and I love everything that's going on with the acoustic and sort of low key, sort of just subtle guitar going on in the background. Why I liked Going to California again, because it was more folk heavy, like entered. Obviously, being like I've said before, from Glastonbury, I've been raised upon this folk sort of scene. My dad was a Morris dancer. Been to folk festivals, everything. It is a huge part of English, British culture, Celtic even culture. It is in a true way the true culture of England and the United Kingdom, which is what I'm so proud of, to be raised that way, which is why I like to mention it and why I like to bring us back, despite why I want to bring us back to it, which is Led Zeppelin. He as much as he likes to bring it back to this Tolkien, it doesn't truly highlight it. That is what I've noticed, is that it is mentioned in light, and it's not properly mentioned.
Okay, and after some mild technical difficulties, we are moving on to the final track, which is When the Levee Breaks. It's 7 minutes and 8 seconds long. It's a cover and/or reinterpretation of an old blues song from 1929 by Memphis Minnie and Kansas City Joe McCoy, and I think it's wonderful. So we're going to give it a listen now.
I think it might be wonderful too.
Okay, so that was When the Levee Breaks, and that was also Led Zeppelin IV. So let's hear your thoughts.
Consider my levee broken.
Oh, yeah.
What's a levee?
It's like, well, you know, I had someone else ask me that many years ago, who I shan't name drop, because that'd be a bit weird. But I believe it's just like a body of water, not quite a reservoir, but it's water stuff. I don't fucking know.
Body of
It was
water.
related to a flood, so the levee broke.
That makes sense. No, I like that. It was groovy, very persistent
Groovy.
groove to it
Mm.
with the guitar / bass. I couldn't tell with
Yeah.
my audio quality.
Yeah, it was both. Yeah.
But it also reminded me of the bass line of the national anthem by Radiohead. I can't
Yeah.
remember whether you said that when you listened to that song for the first time, but
Honestly, I'm not too sure, but I know there's been some that I have heard other things in, so could
yeah, it's sort of the same sort of, it's persistent groove, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I found obviously there's not much lyrically, there's not much there. It's quite repetitive.
Yeah.
But it worked, and it sounded very, sort of southern, western, sort of American.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
And obviously, like say, Southern Western sort of American is obviously what is based off in the lyrics come, I think, almost entirely from the original song, which obviously we won't listen to now, but they sound absolutely nothing alike. And yeah, persistent, groovy, good song. I'm very much fond of it. I like the drum work as well, something which perhaps isn't mentioned as much as it should be for us personally with Led Zeppelin, but it's fantastic. So great song, great album. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the album as a whole then?
Well, I have to really root around in my memory bank. And believe it or not, due to technical difficulties, I can't remember a lot of the album.
Yeah.
But what I remember was that I was having a fairly decent time.
You were, yeah.
I can still remember myself getting pissed off with his voice at points, but less so than other points.
Naturally. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely a humongous step up from 3.
Yeah.
And I think I haven't got much more to say. I was trying to relate it to other more of their projects, but no,
well, yeah, no, that's fine. Obviously, like you say, with our technical difficulties, we apologise for. It's nice to do an album in one hit, but sometimes there's things you simply can't control that get in the way of that, and that's what unfortunately happened to us in our video.
Completely out of control.
Out of control, but what we don't apologise for is listening to this album, and I. As it's my album, I bloody love it. So many great tracks. I mean, I was going to try not to mention Stairway, but Stairway just as a song. I'm in Love, rock and roll, Black Dog, Four Sticks. I think it's so underrated, and I nearly called it an underrated album.
Perhaps it came from.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's chopped off, and I've lost my point there, but what I was trying to say is it's a great album. There's so many great songs which are underrated, and even in saying that they're underrated, they're still considered to be greats. And I think that says a lot about Led Zeppelin as a band. Obviously, you've got the 2 acoustic tracks in the Battle of Evermore and Going to California, which I absolutely love. I think it's so beautiful. The mandolin work I think it's such a pretty instrument, and I wish it's one that was utilised more. But that's going off track. And in whole, I love it. I love the guitar bass. I was just gonna say everything. It's a great album. And so with that in mind, in your number 10 is going to frustrate me, I imagine, but I'd love to hear it nonetheless. So
I wouldn't say I find it better than 2. I find this is level with 2 for me. So I'm going to give it the same review I gave then, which I think was an 8.5. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyable.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, like I was saying, I don't know if I said it in the video, but we were talking beforehand when we had no technical difficulties, and you were saying about Led Zeppelin II, how it's your favourite so far, and that's an opinion of quite a few people. It's either 2, 4, or Physical Graffiti as like the great. So obviously, if they're on a par, or slightly, it's like the general consensus. But yeah, I think 8.5 for a first listen and bits that you remember, I think is more than fair. I, however, would have to rate it a 10 because I just love it. I love it. I love everything about it, and it's a really important album to me. Not that should affect an objective rating, but who cares? We're just SoundScope. Like, come on. But yeah, that's a great album.
Not exactly Rolling Stone, are we?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, no. Right, so that was episode 23 of SoundScope, and part 2 of Led Zeppelin 4. We hope you enjoyed, because we definitely did. As usual, like, subscribe, leave comments about our sobriety, and and yeah, come back to the next one. So yeah, that's all from us. Goodbye.